Internet Mail Wizard. If you're at all familiar with previous versions of Exchange, you'll probably already know of and have used the IMW or Internet Mail Wizard. Like its predecessors, Microsoft Exchange Server 2003 also offers the Internet Mail Wizard, which is designed to assist you in configuring your Exchange server to be able to send and receive internet email whilst giving you the added advantage of not having to configure everything manually. Now, it's important to understand that the Internet Mail Wizard is not suitable for all Exchange setups. For example, if your Exchange server is a node on a cluster or network load balancing cluster, then the Internet Mail Wizard will not work. Similarly, if you have more than one SMTP virtual server or your default SMTP virtual server has been modified, then again, you're going to have to revert to configuring Internet Mail manually. Now, the first thing we need to do to configure our Internet Mail using the Internet Mail Wizard is to locate and start the wizard. So we'll go and open up the Exchange System Manager by clicking on Start, All Programs, Microsoft Exchange, System Manager. Now, on the left-hand side of our Exchange System Manager, we'll right-click on our organisation, which in our case is Test Organisation, and we'll select Internet Mail Wizard. Now, as expected, this starts up the Internet Mail Wizard, which gives us a brief summary about what this wizard does, which is to gather some information and configure Exchange. So we'll choose Next, and then we'll get a list of some of the prerequisites that we need before we can start up Internet Mail. And these, of course, are perfectly valid things like registering our company's SMTP domain, having an IP address, and making sure that DNS is working correctly. So we'll just choose Next. And the first thing we have to do is configure which server that we want to have Internet Mail delivery on. Now, we only have the one server here, Server 01, so we'll leave that default here, and then we'll choose Next. So how will our Internet Mail server find other servers to be able to send mail to? Will we use DNS to send our email, or will we route all of our email through the following smart host? Now, if we choose to route our external email through a smart host, which is basically a host that will just deliver emails on behalf of this server, if we choose this option, we're going to have to enter in the name or the IP address of our smart host here. So we'll leave the default setting here to use DNS, and yes, our server can resolve internet addresses, and then we'll choose Next. Now, do you want to be able to deliver to any email domain or restrict delivery to the following email domains? Now, unless you have a very tightly controlled Exchange server, you'll probably want to leave this default at the top option. But you can certainly restrict Exchange so it can only send to a few selected domains. So to specify domains, simply check this box, choose Add, and then type in the internet domain suffixes here. So in other words, if I only ever wanted to be able to send email to winstructor.com, I'd simply type in winstructor.com and click on OK. And from now on, all email that goes through this server will only be able to go to winstructor.com, otherwise it'll just be denied. But I'm going to leave the default back here at delivery to all email domains and then choose Next. Okay, we're basically done. We just get a summary of all the tasks that our Internet Mail Wizard's about to perform based on the decisions that we've made during the wizard. So review this summary, and if everything looks okay, click on Next, and the configuration process will start. Okay, we're done. You can see the wizard's completed, and it's quite a quick wizard. Now, we can elect to view a detailed report of what's just happened, so I'll check that box and we'll click on Finished, and we'll see a text file appear showing us exactly what has just been configured. So if you made your choices wisely in the previous screens, your Exchange server now has been correctly configured. You should now be able to send and receive internet email. And that's all there is to it. The Internet Mail Wizard is a fast and easy way of configuring Exchange server to be able to send and receive internet email.